this is Simon from Fingers on Plastic, and if you've seen the thumbnail, you'll know that I'm looking at Studio Series 83 Transformers Bumblebee movie Soundwave. Nice picture. Again, wonderful cameo in the Bumblebee movie. Everything I said in the Brawn review a bit ago still stands. And here he is. Well, as I said, I've already opened this guy as well to mess about with him. And he's chunky, he's got no hollow legs, no hollow arms. He's the perfect robot mode, pretty much. I have to point out, and I don't know if it's just me that sees this, but if you look at his visor and the way the sculpt thing is at the top, is it just me? Or does he look just a little bit sad? It's sad, Soundwave. Has anybody else thought this? Or it's just a... That the sort of thing going on. But I've already got Core Class Ravage in there. And it's a toy with a Soundwave that does that again. That's just worth getting excited about. So he can't get the arms, so he can't do the self button pushing, so he's going to have somebody who, like, ask one of the flyboys to nip over and tap him on the shoulder. But who cares? So obviously this is Ravage's wiener cannon. Put in there for that effect. And yeah, think about it. It all looks just so much more badass than oh my goodness, it's stuck. No, it's not, because I'm pulling the wrong bit. Now, I don't know if anybody else has found this. This bit here on that tab is crazy tight. It's so tight it's sheared a bit off of itself now. But it still holds, so we're all good. Yeah, so I like it. So you can have the whole without, which looks good, and with. So yeah, just awesome. And so I'm trying to figure out if this was molded in blue plastic and then painted black, which would be pretty cool, because it's got, again, nice details, good looking gun, holds it nicely. He looks menacing again. I'm going back to the very first Transformers comic when Soundwave and Optimus are fighting on the cover. And again, he looks like he can again stand against Optimus and have that good fight. He's got that sort of heft, the chunk to him. Yeah, I mean, look at that. He's not skipped calf day either. Beefy boy. Articulation, you can look down. Tiny bit up, tiny bit of attitude. Left and right. These come up. Obviously you can put that up like that. A bit of a strange cuddle. Cuddle me, cuddle me. All the way around. And part of the transformation is these flippy bits here, so they can be a bit of a nuisance if you're moving his arms around. Nice. A 90 at the elbow, nothing at the wrist, which is a bit disappointing, because I think they could have put a swivel there at least. But and the waist, if you lift that, then he's got waist, but then it's still sticking out, so it looks a little bit peculiar. I love what they've done with the knees. I like it when they put detail in the knees, and then he's also got a little thingy that can come up and cover it, which is cool. And then the feet, he can dislocate his ankles and come back. So he's got, for a chunky boy, he's got to blend in with my t-shirt quite nicely. He's look. It's a really good figure. As you can tuck Ravage in and really flesh him out. The Ravage. I remember in my Ravage review, I did say that I was never going to put Ravage in this mode, but now he's probably just going to live in there because I've got rid of the Ravage box, and so he's staying in the box with Soundwave. Are they doing a laser beak? Does anyone know if we're going to get a laser beak that will come in? We could land on his arm or something. That would be pretty cool, because he could sit on one of these slots in his arms, you see. Anyway, he's got the it factor in robot mode. There's something about him that really, really works. Being like the little details in his crotchular region, and options for his back, because you can, if you really wanted to, you can have it displaying something on his back as well, or have it flat and blue. And everything about it just really works. Yeah. I'm going to transform him. I'm not going to do his one on camera. I'll be right back. Okay, so here we have his rather divisive ship mode. First up, I know you're supposed to put the guns in the side bits, but I prefer them on top. And I know a lot of people really don't like this mode. And let's face it, they could have probably just stopped, because when you get about halfway, he's not too far from the old lamppost from G1, so I'm sure people could make use of the lamppost mode. But I, for one, really like the ship, and I can't tell you why. I don't know why I like it. Maybe I'm getting like maybe a Cylon vibe. And underneath, just remember to switch his head. You still see Soundwave all bunched up, but I don't know. I like it. My only just thing is, I would have liked to have found somewhere to put this that's not in the cannon. It would have been nice if, I don't know, if it could have stuck on here somewhere. Is there any more screw holes? Because it doesn't fit in there, which is a little bit annoying. But as a whole, I really like it. It works for me as a weird ship, because it looks weird. It looks alien. And if you think about it, they are aliens. Yes, they could have probably come up with something better, but the robot mode is so spot on. It's probably not going to visit this mode that often, but I just happen to quite like this. It works for me, and there's so many lovely little paint details, like the gold and the red, and his kneecaps hanging out, perfectly natural. Yeah, it would have been just there where these things come together. If there'd have been a little teeny tiny peg for that, so it would have gone there, that would have been pretty cool. You just have to remember to take it off for robot mode, otherwise it'd look like Ravager's Wang cannon all over again. But yeah, so I am in the camp of actually liking this alt mode. Am I alone in the camp? Is it a camp of one? Am I camping lonely? Because it's windy outside and I'm frightened. But yeah, it's weird, it's flat, it makes no sense. A lot of people really don't like it. I dig it. That's all I have to say. And the robot mode's spectacular. So, probably an 8.5 out of 10. I mean, Brawn got 9 because Brawn is great in both modes. But whereas he's got divisive, and there is room for conversation about this alt mode. Yeah. So far, though, this Studio Series Wave is killing it. And that's it from me. Thank you very much. Okay, right. So if you open the flap a little bit, you can actually have Ravage hold the cannon, and then you can put that back, and you can use the waist piece to sort of bring it back in line. Not very tidy, but it adds a little bit more to it, I think. I know people probably hate that idea, but yeah, I like it. That's it. I'm really going this time. We're finished properly.
Fingers on plastic.